Wine and food, the next few days are going to be right up your alley.
Yes and yes. That's because Taste Washington is back in Seattle. It's the nation's largest single-region wine and food festival with 8 signature events hosted throughout the city starting tomorrow through March 24th. And joining us from the Arc Lounge this morning is Sam Mikoff, the co-owner of SE Productions, which is producing the festival again this year. Sam, good morning to you.
Good morning, guys. How we doing?
Just great, and thank you so much for coming in this morning. So first off, tell us more about Taste Washington and some of the big events on tap over the next few days.
Of course. There's so much happening coming up over the next week. Taste Washington is just a massive celebration of all the incredible wineries that Washington has to offer, and we pair it with over 80 different chefs and restaurants from around our region down the West Coast. And we're very excited. There's a ton of different events that people can go to, so lots of opportunities to taste.
All right. Well, I want to get to the tasting, Sam. I believe you brought some wine with you. You since have something up here, upstairs. It looks like something sparkling or
Grenache.
No, it's a Spark
This is a
Mint.
gift. Yeah, this is a gift for you guys. We sent you up a bottle of wine from Sparkman Cellars. They're a Woodinville-based winery, and I believe you'll be tasting a Grenache this morning, which is one of our lighter varietals that we have here in Washington. And just a good way, you know, if you're going to have a sip before 10, this is a good way to start.
Awesome. And what do you have in front of you? Is it the same thing?
No, we're showcasing a variety. There's over 700 different wineries in Washington State. We'll be featuring 200 of them in the grand tasting alone, and these are just a handful. So I've got some wines from a wine called Boomtown by Dustin Valley. It's a Sauv Blanc, and I also have a Figgins Estate Red in front of me as well. I opened one. If you want to cheers together this morning, we can absolutely do that. So this one is from Figgins, and they're out of Walla Walla Valley. So we'll pour a little bit and just have a small sip together.
One of my favorite regions, Walla Walla. I love that part of the state. Yeah.
And I love Woodinville too. We actually took a trip to Woodinville a couple weeks ago, but I love how this event brings together our local wineries and tasting rooms.
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, last year we took a picture of everyone. All these wineries came in from all across the state and all these culinary partners, and we took a picture before the event started the second morning of the grand tasting, and there were almost 600 people in this photo that were not attendees, but rather just members of the wine trade and culinary industry that really represent everything about Seattle and Washington and the food and beverage scene that we've got across the state, and it was really special. So yeah, small sampling here today.
Just amazing. And we know that the festival made its triumphant return last year after that 3-year hiatus that happened because of the pandemic. This year marks the 24th Taste Washington, you know, and the second one under your company. So talk about what goes into pulling this whole thing off and why you enjoy it so much.
We live for this. These are like the days that we live for. We love building experiences, and Taste was a fantastic opportunity for us to just kind of breathe new life into something that had this fantastic legacy. As you mentioned, it's been around for 23 years already, and then we took it on, and after a hiatus, it was really important to give it a fresh look and to make a really, really strong return. And so, you know, it's been an amazing journey. We've added new elements like parties on Pier 62 at Waterfront Park, or a Monday night industry after party called No Frills. And across all of them, it's just important for both the guests and also the participants on the winery and culinary side to have an amazing time when they spend all this effort to come out here and celebrate together.
I will be at that party on Friday night on Pier 62, and I can't wait. So what's the best way for other people to get tickets and join in on all these various events?
Yeah, so if you check out tastewashington.org, it'll show you all of the different events that are happening across the week. We kick off on tomorrow evening with Pacific Standard, which is a bubbles and seafood event at the Pier 62 on the Waterfront Park. We go into that Friday night event that you'll be joining us for, you know, which is our Friday night official launch party called New Vintage, and then 2 days of the massive grand tasting at the Lumenfield Event Center, followed by a handful of other events. So all those can be found on tastewashington.org. You can check it out, browse the calendar, pick whatever event makes the most sense for you. Yeah, or come to them all. We would love to see everyone at all of them.
Yeah.
Come to all of them.
I'll be at the grand tasting on Saturday too. I
cannot wait for the photos. The food looks fantastic. We're gonna have some great wines here. So we do an official cheers.
Yeah, Sam. So let's taste this.
Cheers, guys. Yes.
Cheers,
Let me know what you're tasting as you taste this Grenache over in the studio. Let us know.
Cheers.
Really good.
Nice.
It tastes light.
Good.
Yummy.
Perfect. Yeah. Every wine, has so much
That's
diversity across this state, and this is one of the best things about this event. I actually got through the entire event last year rather, without trying a single wine, which was
what?
quite disappointing.
Wow.
So I'm going to try and change that this year, and make sure that I at least get around to taste a little bit when we're there building it out.
Good. That means you were focused last year and you were making sure everything went to the T. So good luck
Everything
this year
was
as
smooth,
well.
yeah.
I'm so excited to see it all come together.
And thank you for the wine today. The Grenache was wonderful.
Of course. I hope it started your day on the right note.
Certainly did. Great to have you in this morning again. Thank you.